Hi, we are Lunsford and Beaker Consulting, and today we will be presenting our solution for the growth scorecard for the Ripple speaker. So before getting into it, my name is Ryan Beaker. I'm currently a sophomore here at K-State studying entrepreneurship, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas. So just to kind of explain initially what exactly a growth scorecard is, a balanced scorecard is a strategic management performance metric that helps companies identify and improve their internal operations to help with their external outcomes. So essentially what it is setting a further goal, a path, a plan beyond your guys' first initial goal and setting out a plan on how to reach that second goal. So essentially it's setting plans for, are we going to increase profits by increasing sale numbers, increasing prices, cutting costs? Are we going to create a new marketing campaign? Are we going to branch out to a different producting scheme? That kind of thing. So our specific objective is to establish a goal beyond this first 30 units and selling this first 30 units for Ripple. So our suggestion, the goal that we've kind of laid out for Ripple would be to grow your guys' sales numbers by increasing your guys' market share by branching out and working with high-end retail storefronts, getting your product into these storefronts such as Crate and Barrel and West Elm, and using that kind of medium to get to your customers instead of just online. So to kind of explain how exactly we got there with our go-to market analysis, when we started researching into the industry, using IBIS World researching the retail market for audio equipment, we found that some key success factors, some very important factors when customers are analyzing which speakers to buy, is they very highly value high brand recognition and clear links with your suppliers. So having a clear set, memorable brand to associate with your specific speaker, and then using suppliers and having strong ties with those suppliers that help solidify that brand. So retail outlets like West Elm and Crate and Barrel, they already have reputations for like high-end modern style products and furniture. So associating with companies like these would greatly increase Ripple's brand as a high-end, fashionable, and modern speaker. So for further in-depth analysis, I'll be passing it on to Olivia.
Okay, so as Ryan said, my name is Olivia Lunsford. I'm a sophomore studying finance here at K-State, and then I'm pursuing a minor in entrepreneurship, and I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. So this is just a visual layout of a balanced scorecard. We figured it would be most important to focus on the customer and the financial aspects of this scorecard, and just kind of seeing how we can boost our finances by utilizing the customer outlook and how our customers view us. Okay, so just some kind of steps of how we can move forward. Obviously, the most important thing is kind of narrowing down what you believe the customer to look like. You had given us a pretty good amount of information that it seemed like you were looking at a tech consultant, upper middle class homeowner. And then what we can do with that information is kind of match it to different retailers. That's how we settled on Crate and Barrel and West Elm. And we can look at the locations that those stores and those retailers are already in and kind of look at what is around there, what's that market like in those different areas, and that will kind of be our customers right there. And we're going to let the reputations that these retailers have already established do a lot of the work to build the brand of Ripple. You kind of want Ripple, it's not the type of speaker that you're going to find at Walmart. It's a higher end, higher level speaker, and same thing goes for those stores. It's a higher end, modern luxury retailer. And then our next step, the final step, would be to penetrate that retail space by getting Ripple on the shelves. For an example, we said West Elm and Crate and Barrel, but there are also some other similar retailers that we could look at as well. This is a comparison sheet that I did with a few different retailers across the United States. Obviously, the top two are the West Elm and Crate and Barrel. Their most expensive speakers hit almost $500, and then their least expensive are closer to the $100 to $200 range. And then as you can see for West Elm and Crate and Barrel, they each have less than 10 types of home speakers. And I think that's important because it shows the specialization of each product and it can really help your product stand out versus Best Buy and Target have over 300 home speakers. And so I think there's a lot of saturation within that market and it might be a little bit harder to penetrate. However, they have really expensive speakers, which might be helpful because you have a wide range of buyers. With their least expensive speakers being between $10 and $15. And then IKEA, I think, could also be a good option. They have an interesting reputation just because they are known for being affordable. But then people have mixed reviews, whereas it can kind of be maybe affordable is cheap for some people. So I would really utilize those West Elm Crate and Barrel, that high end luxury reputation to help build Ripple. And then I just wanted to kind of lay out the customer perspective of each retailer. And then this is also photos of what it looks like in store. So you can really see for yourself which stores Ripple would fit in really well. Obviously, like I had said before, West Elm and Crate and Barrel are both known as modern retailers, high end and luxury, whereas Target and IKEA are both affordable and expensive. Target still is known for having high quality products, and it has a lot of brand loyalty. And then IKEA is more of that do it yourself kind of affordable furniture. So as you can see, just based on the West Elm photos alone, you have a lot of those earthy tones that Ripple has kind of utilized with the water aspects. And so I think it could fit in really, really well on that space. So the impact of our findings was we want to increase sales by increasing Ripple's market share and extending their reach with the and therefore extend the profits. By getting on the shelves of these high-end stores, I believe that this will really help increase and propel Ripple's reach, and I think it will also increase profits. I think you can find a great market share with that, and you can really utilize those customers. It's a very niche kind of market, especially as I said before, with West Elm and Crate and Barrel having less than 10 speakers. I think it'll be great to help Ripple stand out, and I think overall it'll really do Ripple well in the long run.